Hey guys, welcome back to another obscure, well, sort of obscure, toy lines from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is episode 19 and I am reinvigorated. I'm so happy. I've got tons of suggestions and recommendations. Let's get started with another 6 obscure toys. This is Rocks and Bugs and Things by Ideal from 1985. Now, Rocks and Bugs and Things was definitely a creepy entry into the obscure toy line. It was created by Ideal, who was a division of the CBS Toys in 1980. The Rock and Bug would change into vicious creatures that would hunt and devour the mortals, which were the main source of food. These were squishy little toys. The line consisted of 10 creatures, 5 rock, 5 bug, and then each one would come with a little modal that they could eat. Now, is it just me, or does Bloodstone look an awful lot like Belial from Basket Case? Shogun Warrior Series Godzilla, Mattel, 1977. In the late 70s, Mattel released the Shogun Warriors. A subset of that series was this 19-inch tall Godzilla. He had wheeled feet, and one of his main features was that he had a fiery tongue. This would simulate his fiery breath. You got this by pulling down a lever on the back of his neck. And of course, those in the know are well aware of his spring-loaded hands that would shoot off a rocket right-handed punch. Checking online, incomplete. You can find one for about $40 American. Complete, he only runs about $100, so I am currently on the hunt for the Shogun series Godzilla as well. Wish me luck! Moon Shoes by Nickelodeon, 1990. So the original Moon Shoes were shoes with trampoline-like springs attached to them that would go on your shoes, kind of like a roller skate, in the 1950s. These were very dangerous. They came back in a different form from Nickelodeon in the 90s. This version came with a closed side for the shoes. They were made of plastic, and they used bungee cord style bindings, which was a little safer. They were still nicknamed ankle breakers though. Still available for purchase online. I haven't seen these in stores. I've been checking around in Walmarts and Targets and Toys R Us. Funny enough, when I first started teaching phys ed, we had these in the equipment closet. Not counting the Ferris Bueller Inspector Gadget, this was from the cartoon line by Tiger Toys in 1992. Now, it was even hard to find a commercial for Inspector Gadget toys, so this was from YouTube channel Master Zoe. I suggest checking out his channel. He does a lot of toy things and he's got quite a few Gadget characters. So this was based off the awesome and one of my personal favorite cartoons from my childhood. Inspector Gadget ran from 83 to 86 and the toy line only came out in 92. The cartoon was still in syndication, so there was a demand for toys. The majority of the toy line were just variation forms of Gadget with different Go-Go Gadget powers. You still had the Chief, Penny, Brain, a henchman, and of course Dr. Claw. A big selling point was, in the cartoon, you never got to see what Dr. Claw looked like, but in toy form in 1992, you could buy it and see what Dr. Claw looked like. Funny enough, on the window box on the cardstock for the toy though, there was a big sticker over his face. And on a side note, I do want to mention though, the 1999 Matthew Broderick Inspector Gadget toy did have a lot of gadgets built into the toy, so I'll give them props for that. Jackie Chan Adventures by Playmates, 2001. So these were based off the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon. Now, funny enough, for each cartoon, Jackie Chan himself would do the intro to the episode, but he wouldn't actually voice the character of Jackie Chan. Now, considering the cartoon ran for 95 episodes, the toy line was very small, only consisting of 4 figures, 3 of them being Jackie Chan in different variations. An adventure, a Section 13, and a Kung Fu suit, and then of course the standard one enemy from Shadow Khan. There was also one standalone 12-inch Jackie Chan Adventures figure. Let's do one board game. This is Torpedo Run from Milton Bradley, 1986. So this huge box, it was 3 by 2 feet, was an anchor, get it, in the Milton Bradley Floor Plan War series. The game uses large miniatures of naval ships. The players use torpedo launchers shaped like little subs that fired discs that slid on the play surface. Players aimed at ships on specific water lines and attempted to sink them. The Floor Wars series was meant to combat the resurgence of video games in 1986. I'm not really sure who won that one again. And that's going to do it for another episode, guys. I am currently working on episode 20. If you have any recommendations or comments, toys, or board games that you'd like to see, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to add them to a future episode. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's all your views that make me continue to want to do this series, and I'm enjoying it. I hope you're liking it as much as I am. I'll see you in about a week.